Hi children, we are discussing moving charge and magnetism. In it, three types of model questions may be asked in final case set. One is on Biot-Savart law or Ampere's law and null points formed by the magnetic field. Another question may be force between the conductors or torque acting on a coil. And last question, moving coil galvanometer, ammeter, voltmeter. Based on those questions may be set. So now we shall see the null points and magnetic fields, Biot-Savart law, Ampere's circuit law, etc. So here first Eirsted experiment. Eirsted, one great scientist, he discovered that whenever current is passing through a conductor, surrounding magnetic field is generated. Here one conductor is taken. In this conductor, in this arrow mark direction, current is passed. Here one magnetic needle is placed. Magnetic needle immediately deflected in this direction. It is placed here. Magnetic field like it is deflected in this direction. Here is placed in this direction. Here is placed in this direction. So all these are joined. Circle will come. Okay. From this, what you could understand? When current is passing through a DC, direct current is passing through a conductor, surrounding a magnetic field is generated. That's why magnetic needle placed near to the conductor is deflected in one direction. This is the discovery of the Eirsted. What is the Eirsted discovery? Whenever current is passed through a conductor, then surrounding a magnetic field is generated. Okay, this magnetic field in what direction? That is given by corkscrew rule. Suppose easy to understand right hand thumb rule. If you hold the current carrying conductor in your right hand, in the thumb direction current is passing, then in the fingers direction magnetic field is generated. I shall repeat again. Here this is the current carrying conductor. In this direction current is passing. You hold the current carrying conductor in your right hand. In the thumb direction, suppose current is passing, in the fingers direction magnetic field is generated. This is called right hand grip rule. Same direction revealed by Ampere's swimming rule as well as corkscrew rule, right hand grip rule, all is same it exhibits. Okay, suppose here different questions will be asked. Here it is north direction, it is east direction, it is upward, it is downward, it is west side, it is the south side. This is the north, three-dimensional. Try to understand. Here to here 90 degree, here to here also 90 degree. Like this one, plane, three-dimensional. Okay. Like this, three-dimensional. So here it is north, it is south, east, west, up, down, three-dimensional like this. It is north direction, it is in this direction, in this finger's direction, east direction, it is upward direction. Okay. Here one conductor is placed. Conductor is placed. It is east, it is west. Of course, here north, here south. It is up, it is down. So here I current is passing through it. So here one conductor is taken. From west direction to east direction current is passing. Like that one conductor is taken. Now what is the direction of the magnetic field under the conductor? So here current is passing now. You have to place the conductor in your right hand. In the thumb direction, current is passing. That means west to east current is passing. You hold in the remaining fingers direction, magnetic field is circulating. Under the conductor it goes like this. I stand in west, it is east. Okay, it is south, it is north. You hold like this, south to north, under the conductor current is passing. What is the question? One conductor carrying current from west to east. What is the direction of the magnetic field under the conductor? This is the question. So in the thumb direction current is passing. Hold the conductor like this. It is my direction west, that is east. West to east current is passing. In the fingers direction magnetic field is passing. It is south direction, it is north direction. South to north under the conductor. Like that questions will be asked. One proton is falling. One proton is falling. In east, what is the direction of the magnetic field? Like that question may be asked. Here, one proton is falling. Proton means positive charge, current direction. To it is a north, south, east, west. One proton is falling down, means that is the current direction. So what you have to do? You imagine that conductor is in your hand. In the thumb direction current is passing. What the direction of the magnetic field? Like this, circulating. It comes out here, it goes here. Okay, so here, what is the direction of the magnetic field in the east? This is the east. Magnetic field is circulated like this. So, circulated like this. What is this direction? North to south. So, in east, magnetic field direction is from north to south. What is the question? One proton is falling down. What is the magnetic field? East direction to it. Magnetic field east direction to this conductor is in north to south direction. Like that direction questions may be asked. Refer our college material. Maximum level I covered it. Easily you can recognize seeing such question. One time refer and learn this video 2-3 times, see it and learn perfectly. Next, we have Biot-Savart law. So, one coil present. We call it solenoid, electromagnet, or copper coil, etc. with different names. Okay. Small portion is taken. Very, very small. Here. This small portion is taken. Through it current is passing. So like this is full length is like this. So small portion I have taken. From this at r distance, because of the current passing through it I, its length of the conductor is dl. Length of the conductor is dl. I current is passing at r distance. What is the magnetic field? dV. Because of this current passing element at some r distance, here is the theta angle. At r distance, what is the magnetic field? Magnetic field dB. This dB is equals to mu naught I dl sin theta by 4 pi r square. Okay, I shall write again. So, small elements magnetic field is studied with the help of the Biot-Savart law. Biot-Savart's law. Biot-Savart law means here small elements, dl length elements, current is passing at dB distance, at r distance, dB magnetic field. What is this magnetic field value? This magnetic field value is equals to dB is equal to mu naught I dl sin theta by r square. Suppose vectorially you want to express dB bar is equal to vectorially mu naught I dl bar cross r bar by r cube. dl bar cross r bar by r cube. Okay, suppose it is a unit vector, it is a r cap, then r square will come. If it is r bar by r cube. This is the Biot-Savart law. So through small element dl length of the element, through it when current is passed from the conductor at theta angle r distance, how much magnetic field is generated? That is equal to mu naught I dl bar cross r bar by r cube. So length in vector notation and position vector r bar in vector notation given, you have to use this formula. But what is the Ampere's circuital law? Here long conductor is there. Long conductor, previously small element, now long conductor is there. From the conductor at r distance, what is the magnetic field due to the current passing? Due to the current passing, what is the magnetic field? So B is equals to, here one imaginary path is taken with r radius. Here is the path length dl. B and dl both are in the same direction. Therefore, integral b bar dot dl bar is equals to mu naught times of the net current passing through the enclosed loop. Here, small length of the path and the conductor. This is the conductor. Small at r distance, small length of the path is taken dl, and current is passed due to it. Here magnetic field is generated. Here magnetic field direction is this one, dl direction is this one. Both are dot product made under cyclic integral, means one complete circular path is equals to mu naught times of the current passing through this area, net current. Here one I current upward passing, suppose I dash current downward passing. Net is equal to I minus I dash, like this. Here 3-4 currents are there. All their algebraic sum is taken. That is the net current. This is Ampere's law or Ampere's circuital law. Then what is the difference between Biot-Savart law and Ampere's circuital law? Ampere's circuital law is applicable for long straight conductors. Okay, so it is a B, not dB. But small elements dB, that is Biot-Savart law. That is integrated, you can get this Ampere's circuital law. It is Ampere's circuital law. Therefore, one can be converted into another. Biot-Savart law can be converted into Ampere's circuital law, but Biot-Savart law is used for small length conductors. Ampere's circuital law is used for long conductors. From these laws, we ready-madely discovered some formulae. What are they? Due to straight conductor, I current is passing at r distance, what is the magnetic field? This is equals to mu naught I by 2 pi r. You know mu naught value. I is the strength of the current, r is the perpendicular distance from it, and 2 pi. 2 pi is the circumference simply. It is derived. So remember this formula. Due to the straight wire, B is equals to mu naught I by 2 pi r. Suppose they give I value, B value, R value. Any one is missed, remaining two values will be given directly. Submit in it and you can find easily. But directly generally may not be given. How will they give? Here one conductor passing. Here one conductor passing. It is west, it is east. So here magnetic field is passing, of course current is passing from east to west. One conductor is taken, it is placed in east-west direction. Current is passing from east to west. What happened to the direction of the magnetic field? You have to hold like this. In the thumb direction, current is passing. In the fingers direction. So here, crosses. Crosses means going into the board. Dots means coming out of the board. So symbolically we have to express, no, it is going inside and coming outside. Coming outside dots, going inside crosses. Okay. Therefore going inside and coming outside. So it is east means definitely here north, here south. So south, earth magnetic field goes from south to north in this direction. But this current carrying conductor, it develops magnetic field under this. Means these two clash will come. Here null point will come. It is happened at r distance. So at what distance under the conductor null point will be formed? They will give BH value. So for example, one question is given like this. There is a conductor. A straight conductor carries current 5 amperes from east to west. A straight conductor carries current from east to west 5 amperes. So here BH, horizontal component of the magnetic field, is 10 power minus 5 Tesla. Then at what distance under it null point is formed? It is the question. So one conductor carrying current, one conductor carrying current from east to west. Then under the conductor at what distance null point will be found? What do you mean null point? Here magnetic field by the straight wire developed, it is circulated around to it. It is the conductor, no? So here suppose it is, the conductor carrying current towards my side. So here you hold like this. Magnetic field go up and comes down like this. But earth magnetic field going like this. So magnetic field due to the straight wire, earth magnetic field both clashes opposite direction. Net is equal to 0. That point is called null point. Suppose here BH in this direction, B in this direction, both are equal. So how to solve it? B is equals to BH. B value due to the straight wire at r perpendicular distance, what is the B value? Due to straight wire, what is, just now I discussed, what is the B value? B is equals to mu naught I by 2 pi r. Straight wire pi comes, circle pi naught comes, remember this formula. Mu naught I by 2 pi r is equals to BH. Mu naught value you all know, 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. 4 pi by 2 pi. 2 pi, 4 pi 2 times will go. Therefore, 2 into 10 power minus 7. This cancelled. Now I by R. I value 5 amperes. So 5 amperes by R value that we have to find. BH value 10 power minus 5 Tesla. 10 power minus 5. See here 2 into 5, 10. 10 into 10 power minus 7, 10 power minus 6. 10 power minus 6 minus 5. How much? 10 power minus 1. So R goes to here. So R is equals to 10 power minus 1 or 0.1 meter or 10 centimeters. So under the wire at 10 centimeters distance, earth magnetic field equal to the magnetic field produced by the straight wire. So null point will be formed. Here B is equals to 0. B net. This type of questions case it they will ask. So I have sent you this type of questions to you in PDF. Practice them. If you feel doubt, even single doubt also, immediately call to me. I shall respond. In WhatsApp, with what number I am sending this video, to this number call to me. Okay. Right. Next model. Here, one wire carrying current I1. One wire carrying current I1. Next to here one wire carrying current I1. Here another wire carrying current I2. Then what happens here? I1 produces a magnetic field. How to determine it? We have to hold it in the thumb direction, in the fingers direction, magnetic field present. So here all dots, here all crosses. What about this conductor? It carries current in the same direction. Read the question, same direction or opposite direction? Same direction here taken. We shall see next opposite direction. What happens here? You hold it in your right hand. In the fingers direction, magnetic field coming out. Here crosses will be produced. Therefore, in between them, here first conductor produces crosses, second conductor produces dots. These two nullify, cancel one another at a particular point called x distance from the first conductor. Total suppose D. At x distance from the first conductor, here B is equal to 0. Here to here D minus x. Therefore, first conductor magnetic field is equals to second conductor magnetic field at this point. Therefore, B1 means mu naught I1 by 2 pi x. See, due to straight wire, what is the formula? Mu naught I1 by 2 pi x. Due to straight conductor, here what is the magnetic field by the second conductor? Mu naught I2 by 2 pi into here to here distance D minus x. Mu naught by 2 pi, mu naught by 2 pi cancel. These two cross multiply, then you will get x is equals to D by I2 by I1 plus 1. It is the distance from I1. Two currents are given. Among them, least value is taken as I1, largest value is taken as I2. From the smaller current carrying conductor, null point is formed. That means both magnetic fields are cancelled at a point. X is equals to D by I2 by I1 plus 1. No root. See, sometimes you have an electric field root present. Don't confuse here. No root. X is equals to D by I2 by I1 plus 1 from I1. Okay, so shortcut it is. In examination, time will be saved. Simply, one conductor carries 2 amperes, one 5 amperes, so distance between them 5 centimeters, where null point is formed. Immediately x is equal to D by 5 centimeters by, okay, I2 by I1 plus 1 apply. Answer will come. This is from I1. Suppose they ask null point from I2. It is D minus x. Then you will get a D minus x. Okay. See, from strong current carrying conductor distance, smaller current carrying conductor distance. It is x. It is a D minus x. Anyhow, x for easy to identify. X is equal to D by larger value by smaller value plus 1. No root. Remember. Suppose currents are in opposite direction, I2, then what happens? See here, currents are in opposite direction, it produces dots here crosses. What about the second conductor? You hold like this in the thumb direction, current is passing in the fingers direction, magnetic field is present. So here also crosses, here dots. So in between the conductors, both produce crosses, means here no null point at all formed in between them. But outside you see, outside here null points, crosses will be produced by the second conductor. Here by this conductor dots will be produced. So outside the two conductors, that is from the smaller current carrying conductor nearly. So this side not forms because it's strong. That's why from smaller current carrying conductor outside the two conductors at some distance, say x, here net field is equal to 0. So what is the question? Two conductors are there, I1, I2. Currents are in opposite direction. Where will be the net magnetic field? 0. It will be 0 outside at x distance from smaller current carrying conductor I1. So how to find? Here to here B1, here to here B2. So B1, B2 both are equal and opposite. Mu naught I1 by 2 pi x, here formula. Here to here what is the formula? Mu naught I2 by 2 pi. Here to here D, here to here x, so d plus x. Therefore on solving you will get a minus x is equal to dy I2 by I1 minus 1. It is also from I1. Suppose asked from I2, that is a large current carrying conductor, it is d, it is x, total d plus x. Okay, this type of model will come. This type of questions also PDF I have sent to you. Observe clearly. Okay, right, next. Here, not finite, infinite. Infinite means you know mu naught I by 2 pi r, but not infinite, finite. It is r distance. Here through this current is passed. What is the strength of the magnetic field here? Here magnetic field B is equals to, imagine here it is theta 1 angle, it is theta 2 angle making. Then here magnetic field due to this current carrying conductor. These are all important because in motor winding present, current is passed. In the middle how much magnetic field is produced. If you know that value, immediately how much torque is generated, so how much motor capacity you can calculate easily. You can design, manufacture. Okay, here one conductor present. It is not infinite, finite. High current is passed through it. From it at r distance, what is the magnetic field by this conductor? So these two ends are joined to this point is joined with the ends of the conductor. These are making theta 1 and theta 2. Then B is equals to mu naught I by 4 pi into sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2 by r square. So remember the form, mu naught I by 4 pi r square into sin theta 1 plus sin theta. Suppose it is infinite conductor, infinite length, then theta 1 90, theta 2 90. Submit in this formula sin 90 plus sin 92. This is 2, it is 4. 2 times will go. Mu naught I by, r, mu naught I by, not r square, r. Mu naught I by 2 pi r. Okay, so in PUC you have derived it, mu naught I by, due to the finite conductor, current is passed. Theta 1, theta 2 are the angles made by this point with the ends. Then because of this current, here how much magnetic field is produced? Mu naught I by 4 pi r into sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2. It is one formula over. Suppose it is infinite length, theta 1, theta 2 90 degree, sin 90, sin 90. Here 1 plus 1, 2. 2 times will go, then mu naught I by 2 pi r. Mu naught I by 2 pi r is for a formula for infinite length conductor. It is infinite. It is for finite. Similarly, one straight wire present from this foot, it is infinite, very long, but from this foot at r distance, what is the magnetic field? Therefore, imagine here it is theta 2, here it is theta 1, but theta 1 is 0, theta 2 is infinity. Therefore, apply this formula. B is equals to mu naught I sin 90 plus sin 0, 90 0 by 4 pi r. Sin 91, sin 0 0. Therefore, formula will become B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r. I shall repeat again. One conductor present infinite length, but from this point onwards it starts. But previously upward infinity, downward infinity for this formula. Now here onwards, from foot of this conductor at r perpendicular distance, what is the magnetic field? Here magnetic field is B. What is the B value? B is equals to mu naught I by 4 pi r. Okay. So infinite length means mu naught I by 2 pi r. Finite length means mu naught I by 4 pi r into sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2. From foot of the conductor, infinitive length conductor, from foot at r distance, what is the magnetic field? It is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r. Okay. Similarly,